Hello.
Remember how you hated it when I ran before dawn? I just did 5 miles in 32 minutes. I feel terrific. How are you feeling?
Matthew, don't ask a pregnant woman that question so early in the morning.
You sleep too late. No wonder you're crabby.
Well, it's a good thing that's not your problem anymore. Justine! Your father's on the phone!
I know. I love you too. Bye.
So what did he want?
He wanted to talk. He misses having breakfast with us, Mom. I miss him too. Don't you?
Bon appetit.
Very funny, Mom. Why don't you save it for the baby?
Hey, what's your hurry?
Ryan's picking me up.
You know, he could come in the house. The landmines aren't activated this morning.
Yeah, well, he thinks you hate him.
I don't hate Ryan,
Have a good day,
Justine.
Mom.
Susan Essex.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Eric?
Susan McNamara.
Well, it's Essex. Yeah, I use my married name. When'd you move back to Clovis?
5 years ago, after my divorce. When you expecting?
4 months.
You look great.
Oh, thanks.
I'm here to do the Just Say No program.
I'm here to sniff out drugs of all kinds. What's in your pocket, officer?
Don't do that. Come on, deputy dog.
Just as I thought. Breath spray.
All right, I'm gonna leave you all with a question now. Some kid at your school asked you to try drugs. What are you gonna say? No! Oh, come on, I can't hear you. No! All right, good. All right, thank you very much.
I went to the senior prom with him.
I won't even ask what year.
Oh, you're great. You made a big impression.
You too, Susan McNamara. Your husband's a lucky guy.
His luck ran out. They're separated, getting a divorce.
Libraries are just a hotbed of information. Justine! Hi.
He was just playing guitar for me.
Air guitar, or am I going deaf?
No, he was rewinding the tape.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Essex. I'll get out of here right now.
Ryan.
The landmines will be activated tomorrow.
No. I gotta go.
We have to talk. Now, honey, you know that we have rules about when I'm not home.
I wasn't doing anything wrong.
I just want you to be careful.
Because you weren't?
What's that supposed to mean?
What do you know about love and commitment, Mom? Why should I listen to you?
Because I'm your mother. Sorry. I don't want you to get hurt.
Ryan will never hurt me, Mom.
Relationships change. Even you go through changes, honey. I mean, for instance, Ashley hasn't been over lately.
Ashley is a boring brainer.
I see. Since when is getting good grades a felony?
Well, maybe I'd be more like Ashley if you were more like Ashley's mom. Still married. You know, I really thought you and Dad had it together. I thought, I am gonna beat the statistics.
Justine. Your father and I tried.
No, he tried, Mom. You wouldn't give him another chance.
I wish I could take away your pain. I can't. But you know, there's one thing that no one can take away. Your father loves you. And I love you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mom. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Hello. I was wondering if you were gonna...
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Vicky.
Ashley, hi. Nice blouse. Where did you get it? With a Happy Meal?
Leave me alone, Vicky.
Oh. You want me to fourth period? I didn't study for my test.
Sure, Vicky.
Thanks. Bye, Ashley.
Hi. I have something to tell you. I need to get my books, all right?
Fine. That's the way you feel. Maybe I just won't tell you, but I would if we were still best friends. It's about Vicky and Ryan.
What? What about them?
Nothing.
What?
They're doing it behind your back, Justine.
I don't believe it. You're lying.
Heather saw Vicky buy an EPT. She asked her about it. They're in typing together. Vicky said she came up pink. You remember when you and Ryan were having problems? Okay, well, that's when it started. Now Ryan's gonna be a daddy.
That's impossible. Ryan would never do that to me.
Ryan has raging hormones. You told me so yourself. What, you don't believe me? Ask Heather.
Why should I believe Heather? Why should I believe you?
Fine, Justine, don't believe us. Ask Vicky.
Susan McNamara.
Hi, Eric. Nice of you to call first.
I was hoping a little spontaneity might move you to have dinner with me.
You know, I have a teenage daughter at home.
Can she zap a microwave?
Eric, I'm not really dressed to go out.
I'll pick you up at 7. Come on.
Just say yes. For old time's sake.
Yeah. Or we can do it here. My mom's going out with some friend. Bye, Justine. I gotta go. Bye.
How come you decided to call it quits and, you know, the family expanding and all.
Well, we almost divorced a dozen times. You know, Matthew had affairs. Lots of affairs. And he'd always promise to change, and then I'd take him back. Because I just wanted to believe him. And then last fall, we were doing well. We were happy. And we just decided to have another baby.
And?
3 months later, I caught him in bed with a woman friend of ours from the Gourmet Club. That was it.
Ashley is a pathetic liar. I'm not sleeping with your boyfriend.
Yeah, like she's gonna come right out and admit it.
Since when did my sex life become your business, you loser?
Justine deserves to know the truth.
The truth is, you're so jealous of me, you lie about anything. Don't you see what she's doing? She's trying to mess with our heads. She's jealous of you and she's jealous of me.
You're the one that hit on her boyfriend.
What if Ryan hit on me, huh? What if he hit on me?
So it's true then? It's true?
So he's hot for me. Is that a crime? He's not your property, Justine. Guys lie and they cheat and they have sex in dirty places.
So do you, Vicky.
What do you know about anything? Meet me! Stop it, Vicky! Stop it! Oh, oh my God!
You okay? You okay?
Yeah.
You okay?
God, I've never seen her like this.
You worried about being a single mother? A teenager and a baby?
No. I think it's gonna be all right. You know, Justine has always been very mature for her age, and she's very responsible. And I think she can deal with it. In fact, I think she's gonna be a lot of help.
I've never seen her like this before. Justine, punch it, okay? Catch her! As fast as I can. Punch it!
We didn't talk about your work at all.
Well, you know, homicide doesn't exactly whet the appetite. Some other time. You know, I still have that photograph of us at the prom with that hideous papier-mâché Taj Mahal thing.
Well, I had a really great time. This is actually the first time I've been out to dinner with a man since Matthew and I split up. Wonder if Justine's home.
I'd like to meet her sometime. Who would have thought that Sergeant Jim Harrison's chicken pox would turn out to be my good luck? Good night.
Yeah. Bye.
Justine! Justine, are you home?
Where have you been? You're supposed to leave me a note.
Ash and I went to a movie. We talked for a while.
But you're supposed to leave a note.
I'm sorry.
Justine, what happened?
Someone yanked my earring out in PE. I feel lucky.
What hit you?
Mom, stop fussing.
Locally, Vicki Gilmore, a senior at Clovis High School, is reported missing. She was last seen driving her blue Toyota late Friday afternoon. If anyone has information about Vicki Gilmore's whereabouts, please contact the police.
Thanks.
Isn't that that new girl you've been hanging out with?
90 till well into the evening. Down to 80s by midnight.
I wonder what happened to her.
I don't think I can go through with this. My mom always knows when I'm lying.
You can't back out, Justine. We gotta protect each other.
You're the one who got us into this mess. Don't look at me like that, Ash.
Look, nobody can prove anything. We just gotta stick to our story. No matter what, we don't tell the police, we don't tell our parents, we don't tell anybody at school, nobody.
I'm scared. How could we have done something that horrible?
Nobody can prove it.
I had to show this to you.
Uh-huh.
It's a beauty. What do you think?
I think my ex-husband is having a midlife crisis.
I prefer to think of it as a midlife opportunity. Justine will flip when she sees this baby. What do you think? Should I let her drive it?
You know, Matthew, you don't have to keep trying to impress her. She already thinks you're God.
Take care of yourself. Oh.
Neighborhood watch. It works.
At least you have people looking out for you.
That ought to make me feel safe.
All right, quiet, everybody. 15 seconds to tape.
Now remember, to personalize her, use her first name as often as you can.
Stand by, please.
My stepdaughter, Vicki, is a caring, trusting girl. If anyone has knowledge of Vicki's whereabouts, please get in touch with her mother and me. We miss Vicki very much. We're prepared to offer a substantial reward for any information leading to Vicki's whereabouts. Vicki is very special.
Vicki was wearing black jeans and a denim shirt and a white sweater the night she left our house.
Scary, isn't it?
She probably ran away or something.
Is she having problems at home?
Yeah, her mom's a drunk. She stays in bed all day.
Do you know where she might have gone? Is she having problems at school?
How should I know?
Justine, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm gonna go to my room for a minute. I need to be alone.
Honey? Did someone leave a sweater here?
It's Ashley's.
Okay.
Yes? Thank you. May I have your attention, please? It is with great sadness that I inform you that one of your classmates, Vicki Gilmore, has been found in the mountains, dead. Apparently she fell. The police are investigating. Let's take a moment of silence for Vicki.
Hey, Carol. I've just been told what I can do with a library card using all 10 words I can't say on television. Huh. What's the matter?
They just found Vicki Gilmore dead.
Well, what happened?
Won't know until after the autopsy. The school nurse called. Your daughter went home sick. And you don't look too good yourself.
How did it happen?
Well, we won't know for certain until the results of the autopsy are in.
It's very important to try and remember everything. You said that Vicki left to visit a friend. Can you tell me the friend's name? Take your time.
It started with J. Jennifer, Julia, Justine. One of those. Vicki had planned to stay home with us that night and watch a video. She got a phone call. Vicki wasn't happy when she left the house. It was almost as if she sensed something bad would happen.
The names and addresses of Vicki's friends are in here.
Eric.
Hi.
Come on in.
Peter Hudson, homicide. You two know each other?
Yeah, well, we're questioning all of Vicki Gilmore's friends.
I understand your daughter knew her.
Is everything okay?
Oh, sure, honey. Everything's fine. These policemen want to ask you a few questions, but you don't have to answer them if you don't feel like it. She came home sick from school today.
It's okay. It's okay.
Did you see Vicky Gilmore the day she disappeared?
Yeah, I saw her at school, 6th period.
Did she happen to mention what she was going to be doing that night?
No.
What were you doing?
My best friend came over, Ashley Packard, and we watched TV.
Mm-hmm. You didn't leave the house?
Well, there was nothing on TV, so we went to the movies.
What were you doing the night of May 5th?
I went out to dinner with a friend.
Mm-hmm. So you'd have no way of knowing if Vicky Gilmore was here or not?
If my daughter says she wasn't, she wasn't.
Mrs. Gilmore thought she might have been heading to your house.
To my house? Well, she never got here.
Was Vicky fighting with anyone at school? Did she say anything about being afraid of anyone, anything like that?
No. I mean, not to me. Maybe someone from her old school would know about that.
Thank you. If Justine should remember anything, if you think of anything, you'll let us know.
Sure, of course.
Thank you.
Be in touch.
Okay.
So what's between you and Mom?
We went to high school together.
Oh, really? Listen, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but you heard it here. That kid's lying.
How do you know that guy, Mom?
Went to high school with him.
He looks like a dumb jock.
He wasn't a dumb jock. In fact, he was pretty smart, sensitive. Good sense of humor, too.
Yeah, right. Smart, sensitive, funny guys all grow up to be cops. Ash, hi. Hold on. Can Ash come over?
Sure.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, no problem. See you in 30. Okay, bye.
Justine, honey, you told the police everything, right?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You should have told them about Vicky and Ryan. They're gonna find out sooner or later.
Not necessarily. I mean, if they do, I can say I didn't know. You're the only one who knows I know.
Yeah, but people know that I knew.
Don't back out on me, Ash. I mean it. Don't let me down.
Thanks for coming down.
Boy, that was weird, seeing you under such awful circumstances.
It was a first for me.
I would stop thinking about Vicky Gilmore.
Susan, I may have to take myself off this case.
Well, there's no reason to. I mean, it's not like Justine's a suspect. You're not going to have to interrogate her again. It was an accident.
It wasn't an accident. The autopsy results are in. There was some kind of a struggle. There were scratches on the face and body of the deceased. Just to be sure, someone crushed her head in with a rock.
Did he tell you that Vicky was keeping notes in a journal? Kind of a diary. She was making it with somebody she called R. Rumor around school has it that R was your daughter's boyfriend, Ryan Larson.
What's your point?
The point is, maybe Justine didn't have such friendly feelings about the deceased. Vicky Gilmore was 3 months pregnant. I think your daughter knows something and she's not telling it. What do you think?
I think that if Justine had information that would help, she would have shared it. I know my daughter.
Did Vicky ever mention a girl named Ashley Packard?
Once or twice. Vicky
felt Ashley was jealous of her. She didn't trust her.
What about Justine Essex?
Well, she only had good things to say about Justine. They were friends.
Let me see your room again, please.
Sure.
Were any of her friends behaving strangely at that time?
I don't know.
I hate to have to ask you this again, Mrs. Gilmore. But are you absolutely positive that the R in Vicky's diary referred to Ryan Larson?
He was the only boy she was seeing.
How serious was the relationship?
She was 16. I couldn't watch her every minute. I go to bed early.
I understand.
Until now, I thought the police were here to serve and protect. I didn't know they harassed.
What'd they ask Ashley about?
As if Ashley would know anything about a murder. Ashley's never received a bad grade in her life, much less served an hour of detention.
Yeah. Oh, you know, by the way, here, Ashley left this over at our house.
That doesn't belong to Ashley.
Are you sure?
Susan, you know Ashley's allergic to Angora.
Oh, yeah. Right. Lane, what would you do if you had this feeling that Ashley was lying to you about something?
Ashley never lies.
Elaine, this is me you're talking to. It's Susan.
Never.
What was your relationship to Vicky Gilmore?
I didn't sleep with Vicky. We were just friends, that's all.
And when was the last time you saw her?
It was Friday at school. She was real down.
Why?
Well, her mom's an alcoholic. And my dad was too. We used to talk about it.
You planning to go to college, Ryan?
He's got a full scholarship to state.
So getting Vicky Gilmore pregnant would be real inconvenient. According to the notes in her diary, R wanted to get Vicky an abortion, but Vicky intended to have her baby no matter what R said.
Hey, I didn't even know she was pregnant, all right? She was my friend, that's it.
My son's not a liar.
Did the cops believe you?
Well, do you believe me?
My mom found my dad with another woman. That's why she left him.
Justine, I did not sleep with Vicky.
I think about Vicky all the time. All the good things about her. She didn't deserve what happened. No one deserves to die like that. Sometimes I feel so awful I can hardly stand myself.
I know. I think about her too.
We have a record of phone calls between your house and the victim's house just a few hours before her death.
Well, maybe I called her. I don't remember.
Now look, Justine has been very cooperative, but she has nothing further to say until she has a lawyer.
Gary Stewart, my daughter Justine, my wife.
Soon to be ex-wife. Hi, I'm Susan.
He's the best that money can buy. It's yours, Gary.
Now, first and foremost, don't say anything to anybody without my approval.
Even to people you thought were your friends.
The police want to question Justine again. Psychologically, I think it's best if you pick the venue. Make them come to your territory.
Let's make it the country club. I'm still a member. Let's show them who they're dealing with.
They believe Justine is lying about seeing Vicky Gilmore on the night of the murder.
She wasn't over. Ask Ashley.
Believe me, they have. And they will again. Be prepared for the possibility that Ashley will change her story.
She won't.
If she does, they will possibly charge you with the murder. Is there anything you or anybody has lied about? I need to know if I'm going to get sandbagged. Now's the time.
No, we've told you everything.
Excuse me, Susan?
The police talk to everyone. I hope I didn't say anything to get you in trouble.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They asked specifically, had we noticed who was parked outside your house the night it happened. I had to tell them.
What?
The dead girl was at your house, of course. You were out.
How do you know for sure who was here?
The way they were yelling, I couldn't help but overhear. I don't want to get your girl in trouble.
Of course. I know that. Justine! Is this Vicky's sweater?
I don't know. I don't remember who it belongs to.
Justine, Mrs. Jacobs just told me that she saw Vicky here that night.
Well, she's wrong. Who are you going to believe, her or me? She always thinks she sees prowlers and there's never anyone there. Vicky wasn't here, Mom. I swear.
Okay. Okay.
Nice club. My parents used to be members. Justine's been playing tennis here since she was 8. No kidding. You play golf? No. Gary Stewart? Eric Riley?
Peter Hudson.
Okay, Justine. Got your lawyer present, that's good, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to advise you that you have the right to remain silent, but that anything that you do say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Why are you saying this now? I mean, you didn't say it before.
When you lied about seeing Vicky Gilmore that night, you became a suspect.
I didn't lie.
With your lawyer's permission, we will tape this interview.
Acceptable, as long as I get a copy.
Justine, one of your neighbors has stated that she heard you and the deceased, Vicky Gilmore, yelling at each other that night.
That hardly qualifies as a question.
Did Vicky Gilmore say where she was going?
I didn't see her.
The last time you did see her, was she upset?
Well, how would Justine know anything about that? Don't answer that question.
One more time. Did you see Vicky Gilmore on the night of May 5th?
No.
We have a court order and a search warrant for the Essex house.
Lipstick, contacts, eyeliner.
Eric, what are they looking for in there?
I can't tell you that unless they find it.
And why not?
These people have been known to destroy incriminating evidence. Get that?
I can't believe this is happening. I mean, do they have to go through all my personal things?
Susan, you have to trust me on this. This is normal procedure.
Would you excuse us? I need to talk to you. Just for this and Justine's bedroom. It's the same as the one at the crime scene.
Susan, where's Justine?
She's out back with Ryan.
Mrs. Essex, we're arresting your daughter for the murder of Victoria Gilmore. Could you follow me, please?
Justine, Emma, Essex.
Born August 12th, 1974.
Address? School?
2201 Vista Drive, Clovis High School.
There was an earring caught in Vicky's sleeve. Had a spot of blood on it. It was type B. Vicky was type A, Justine's type B. So we got a search warrant. Found the matching earring in Justine's jewelry box.
That doesn't prove anything. That does not prove that she did it.
Press your fingers down in the ink, then roll them.
You know, I had her fingerprinted when she was little. Just in case she was lost or missing.
Turn to the right, please.
It's my little girl. I know everything about her.
No one can know everything about anyone, Susan.
But some things I know for sure. There's got to be something I can do. Some way I can stop this. How could you let this happen? Just how? Justine.
Mom.
Justine. I know you're scared. I know. I'm scared too. But I love you. No matter what.
I didn't want this to happen, Mom. I didn't.
Oh, I know. But it did. Okay, now come on. Come sit down. Come sit down. Now, sweetheart, listen to me. If there's anything that you haven't told me, now's the time. I need to know the truth. What really happened that night?
I told you the truth, Mom. I didn't do it. You never believe me, Mom. You always think the worst of me.
I believe you, Justine.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Get me out of here.
Yes. Listen, Mr. Stewart thinks that they're gonna release you to my custody because you've never been in trouble before.
Just don't let them do this to me, Mom. Promise you'll take care of me.
Oh, I'll take care.
Promise.
You understand the parameters of Justine's release into your custody? She is to go straight to and from school. She is not to leave the house unsupervised.
Sort of the ultimate grounding.
Don't be flip, young lady. Your future's at stake.
I'm sorry.
And common sense would dictate that you avoid Ryan Larson and Ashley Packard,
My boyfriend and my best friend?
who only happen to have the two best motives in this town. Oh, let me elaborate. Your boyfriend, Ryan Larson, gets Vicky Gilmore pregnant. And Vicky was obsessed with Ryan, refuses to get an abortion. And that doesn't exactly conform with Ryan's plans for his future. Well, let's not forget Ashley Packard. Now, everybody knows that Vicky was mean to Ashley, that Vicky stole her best friend. Vicky was everything Ashley wanted to be. Beautiful, sexy, popular. Ashley Packard hated Vicky Gilmore.
But enough to kill her?
Quiet girls like Ashley have been known to harbor enormous rage. And envy can ignite it.
I'm moving back to my own locker. Most of my classes are upstairs anyway.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
My mom says I shouldn't talk to you anymore.
Yeah, I know. Mine too.
No matter what happens, I won't break the pact, okay?
Of course you won't. Because you're very smart, Ashley. Believe me, Mother's constantly reminding me of that.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, things can't get much worse for me, but they can get worse for you. And what if I decided to tell the police you were there that night?
Justine, my mother would kill me. She would not be able to take that. Promise me you will not tell.
Don't you tell either. I mean it.
Having kids just really makes you vulnerable.
But then, look at them playing over there.
See, when you're little like that, the dangers are simple. Don't talk to strangers. Don't cross the street. Don't eat the Halloween candy until I inspect it.
Yeah, come on now. When we were teenagers, we gave our parents a few heart attacks, huh?
Justine's having nightmares. But she won't tell me what they're about. How am I supposed to help her if I don't even know what she's scared of?
Hey!
Ow!
Watch where you're going.
Does it hurt?
Yeah. Eric, I'm just so scared. You know, I thought I could handle all this. Me and Justine and the baby. And everything's so out of control.
It's all right. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Has this happened before?
I don't know, Dad. No.
Where were you? Carol said you left the library at 3.
I had a cup of coffee with a friend.
You do that a lot? Go out for drinks while Justine waits here, wondering when or if you're coming home?
What is this, Matthew? Suddenly I'm an unfit mother because I have a cup of decaf?
Let's just say this won't be your decade for Mother of the Year.
Stop it, you two. Stop it, all right?
Justine. Well, now everyone's in an uproar. Why don't you just go home?
I didn't want to say this in front of Justine, but I know you were talking to your cop lover.
He's not my lover.
Don't you see what he's up to? He's pretending to come on to you, just so he can trick you into incriminating Justine.
Matthew, why don't you talk about what's really bothering you?
This whole thing with Justine. Can't believe it's happening to me.
It's to all of us, Matthew.
This cop is using you. He's using his past with you just to trick you into nailing Justine. You're a fool if you trust him.
Hi. I don't have much time. I'm supposed to walk straight to the library. My mom doesn't want me talking to you.
Yeah, what else is new?
Is your mom on your case, too? Is that why you're not talking to me?
Yeah, you know, so I've been busy with school and work and track.
Really? I was kind of scared. I thought you were trying to avoid me or something. You are. I could see it in your eyes. You are.
Justine, I cannot handle what's going on with you. I think we should take a break.
Or make you feel guilty because of what you did with Vicky. That's it, isn't
I
it?
didn't do anything with Vicky.
Yeah, then who's R? Maybe it was you she was running to meet the night she got killed, Ryan.
Yeah, well, if you really believe that, you shouldn't be here.
Obviously, I made a big mistake.
So what are you doing here?
This is gonna hurt, Susan. One of the local papers called the precinct to verify some facts. Seems Mrs. Gilmore gave him a piece of her mind. Well, what's left of it. She states, flat out, that Justine killed Vicky. That Justine lured Vicky out that night, laid in wait for her, tortured her, and killed her.
That's not true. She doesn't even know for sure who Vicky went to see that night.
Ah, well, now suddenly she remembers.
Well, she's got to stop. This just isn't right. And now Justine's not going to get a fair trial.
That's why I came down here. You've got to have your lawyer send her a letter.
I'm going to go see her myself.
No, don't do that.
Look, I know that I can get through to her.
Yeah.
Mrs. Gilmore, I'm Susan Essex, Justine's mother. Look, I came by because I wanted to tell you in person just how sorry I am about your daughter. You know, Vicky and Justine were friends, and
How dare you? How dare you? Raymond! Raymond, come in here!
I'm sorry, Mrs. Gilmore. I really didn't mean to upset you.
You didn't mean to upset me. Well, seeing my daughter's corpse...
Amy, please.
That upset me.
Listen to me. Go in the kitchen, and I'll handle this. I'm sorry. Ever since Vicky's murder, she's been...
Of course. I understand that. But Dr. Gilmore, I need to talk to you. Now, I want to see justice done just like you do. But trying my daughter in the tabloids just isn't fair.
Vicky didn't live to see her 17th birthday. That isn't fair.
You don't know for sure what happened that night. Maybe it wasn't Justine's fault.
Mrs. Essex, I understand your pain. But please try to understand our pain. In your worst possible scenario, your daughter goes to jail. You'll see her again. You'll talk to her. But our time with Vicky is up. We'll never see her again.
I know.
No, you don't. You haven't lost a child.
I feel like I've lost her.
Your daughter murdered my baby.
Amy,
now, there's only one thing I'm living for, and that is to watch you suffer.
Amy.
You just mark my words.
Look, I can't not talk to you. No matter what my mom said, no matter what our lawyers said, no matter what I said. I just can't not talk to you. Can I come in?
No. My mom. Ryan, things are so bad. The preliminary hearing's coming up. My lawyer thinks there's enough evidence to put me on trial, circumstantial stuff.
Look, Justine, I was thinking that maybe we should tell the truth.
No, Ashley and I made a pact.
Come on, whose idea was that pact, huh? Whose idea? Why did Ashley tell you I was sleeping with Vicky? Did you ever ask yourself that?
Because she's my friend. She was helping me out.
Come on, she's setting you up, Justine. Look, listen to me, all right? Ashley hated Vicky. That's why she made up that story. Maybe she hated her enough to kill her. The pact to keep quiet was her idea. What has she got to lose, huh? I mean, the police can already prove that you were there. If we told the truth, they'd know that she was there, too.
And you?
You were there too?
Calories apiece.
Mom, you dedicate your life to cooking, and then you make me feel guilty for eating. What's the message here?
Ashley, is it true that you hated Vicky Gilmore?
We didn't get along, but that's not a major news flash.
Susan showed me a white Angora sweater. She asked if you left it at their house.
Mom, I'm allergic to Angora.
Think carefully. Did Vicky Gilmore have a white Angora sweater?
Yeah, she was wearing it that night.
You're not talking about the night of the murder.
No, I mean, she wears it all the time is what I mean.
Don't tell me you were there. I don't think I could cope with that.
I wasn't there, Mom, okay? I'm confused. Things just, I don't know right from wrong right now, okay?
Hi, Susan. Nice to see you. I was just getting the nursery ready. I had to do something. It's been so crazy around here. You remember when we used to babysit for each other?
Susan, do you still have that white Angora sweater you asked me about?
No. No, I don't have that anymore.
You destroyed it, didn't you?
Why would I do something like that?
Because it belonged to Vicky Gilmore, and it proved she was at your house the night of the murder. You actually destroyed physical evidence.
Hey, Elena, I just wasn't thinking straight.
You've known from the beginning that your daughter murdered that girl, and you helped her cover it up.
Elaine, wait.
There's no way you could justify what you did. The police keep hounding Ashley. She's on the brink of a nervous breakdown. It's not going to stop until Justine tells the truth.
Maybe Ashley isn't telling the truth.
Stop protecting Justine.
Isn't that what this is all about? That wasn't Ashley's sweater. You lied to me.
Well, you never stop to think that maybe there's a good explanation.
Then give it to me, Justine.
Why should I? You believe I did it, don't you? What's the point, Mom?
I'm not running away, not this time!
Leave me alone, Mom! Just get out of my case! You know, ever since you met this cop, you act like a cop.
Justine, I am asking you these questions because I want to know where you're at.
Can't you just love me and not judge me, Mom?
Yeah, if you trust me enough to tell me the truth.
Trust? You never believe anything I say.
What's this?
You saved all these things all these years? Why? Because you wanted another baby? Is that why?
No. Because I wanted to save everything about you.
I'm sorry, Mom. I don't know why I yelled. I'm sorry.
Mother of accused destroys evidence. Tasty. Gary told you not to talk to Elaine, but you went ahead and did it anyway. Do you realize how guilty you made Justine look?
It wasn't my intention.
Let Gary ask the question, Susan. Keep your nose out of this.
Ashley, your mother really screwed me over.
No, Your mother screwed you over by destroying that sweater. Made you look guilty.
Listen, are you sure if you and I stick together, I'm not gonna get caught here?
Yes, I am positive. All the evidence is circumstantial. Justine, just trust me, okay? Thanks.
Susan, we need to talk.
Okay. Just not about Justine. I'm really sick of talking about it.
No, about you. The bottom line is, the city council feels you should take a leave of absence so you can spend more time with Justine to help her through all this.
It's the patrons, isn't it? They think I'm a bad mother. They think I'm a bad influence because Justine's on trial.
Everybody knows that you're wonderful at what you do. You can come back as soon as all this blows over. I think.
It's okay, Carol. I'm gonna be okay. No one is who I thought they were. People who said they were my friends are now saying that I'm a bad mother. Oh. Maybe I am. How am I gonna have another baby when I just failed Justine so badly?
Susan, even if she's guilty, that doesn't mean you failed her.
Oh, no. Every mother wants to see her daughter on trial. Of course I failed her. She's the most important thing in my life. She's the one thing that I wanted to do right. I just wanted her to be happy and whole and strong and secure and feel like she could do anything. I just wanted her to know she was loved.
It's gonna be all right.
It's not all right. 6 months ago, it was all right. But now it's just falling apart. My life is in shambles. My daughter is on trial for her life.
Susan, this is not your fault. I know how you feel. I understand that. But you gotta hear what I'm saying. This is not your fault.
Why can't it just be me and not her? I don't want it to be her. To be me. I know. You don't live here anymore. You cannot just walk in here when you feel like it.
Do you realize that everyone can see what you're doing? My best advice is to close the drapes before this goes any further.
Get out of my house and leave the key.
You're a free woman, Susie. You can sleep with whoever you want to.
You're not sleeping together.
Get this. My attorney is going to file a motion to dismiss all charges against my daughter on the basis of prosecutorial misconduct.
There's been no misconduct.
Maybe. But circumstantial evidence of an affair is every bit as compelling as circumstantial evidence of a murder. You know, when you said you'd do anything you could to help Justine, I never thought you'd go this far.
What are you talking about?
Sleeping with a cop to get her off the hook? I didn't think you had it in you.
Get out of here, Matthew.
Oh, there will be a police department review. I hope she was worth it.
Eric.
Prosecutor, do you have a statement for us, sir?
Yes, there is insufficient untainted evidence to bind Justine Essex to trial, and therefore the city of Clovis will drop charges in the murder of Vicky Gilmore.
What about Eric Riley, sir?
Eric Riley, the officer who is accused of procuring the tainted evidence, he'll be investigated by Internal Affairs.
Dr. Gilmore, how do you feel about the charges being dropped because of a sex scandal?
Criminal charges have been dropped. We intend to pursue a civil claim.
Wait, I have a statement. What kind of a system is this? A cold-blooded killer doesn't serve a day in jail because her mother sleeps with a cop. This is insane. What about my daughter?
Anything else, Mrs. Gilmore? No, please.
Hi. Eric, I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean for any of this to happen. For her sake, I'm glad it's over.
It's not over, Susan. This case is going to follow Justine for a long time, especially since she was never found innocent.
You believe she's guilty?
I believe she's lying, and I think you know it too.
Eric, I'm her mother. I'm on her side. I see the best in her.
Susan, you see the best in everyone. That's one of the things I like about you. But letting Justine live this lie, that's going to eat away at the two of you. If you love her, and I know you do, you've got to walk her through the truth.
Why are you so sure she's lying?
Inconsistencies. When you want to, when you're ready, you read the police report.
It's over. She's innocent.
The investigation is still officially open, Susan. You want to talk? Call me.
Hey, Justine, the killer babe.
I got a bio teacher I want you to bump on.
Better yet, why don't you tell your mom to get it on with the bio teacher?
You know, Vicky was a friend of mine. Hey, some night when you least expect it, I'm gonna come get you. Leave her alone. Come on.
Be careful, honey. Come on. I'll call the police.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Why? You didn't do this.
But it's all my fault all this happened.
How is it your fault, Justine? You had nothing to do with the murder. You've told us that a million times.
You hate me, don't you? Don't you?
Honey, I could never hate you.
You think I'm a killer.
I don't think that. Honey, I could never hate you.
Even if I did it?
I love you.
Even if I lied?
I love you.
Even if I'm the worst human being who ever lived on the face of this earth?
Sweetheart, no matter what, I love you.
I did it.
All this time, I've been asking you to tell me the truth. Why did you lie? Didn't you trust me?
I was afraid you'd stop loving me. Like you stopped loving Dad.
Nothing could make me stop loving
But
you.
you're having this baby. Everything's changing.
Oh, Justine. Honey, this baby can't replace you. I have enough love for both of you.
I don't deserve to have you love me.
Sweetheart, listen. You trust me. You trust me no matter what happens. I'm not gonna leave you.
Once I told the first lie, I didn't know how to stop. Every lie led to a bigger one, and every time I hated myself even more. The lying doesn't make things go away, Mom. It makes them more intense.
Come on. Come here, sit down. You have to tell me what happened. All right, start at the beginning.
Ashley and I got Vicky to come over. And things got crazy really fast. Vicky started ranting and raving about how she couldn't trust me or anyone else. Everyone she ever knew betrayed her. It was like she went psycho. And then she drove off like a maniac. I mean, Ashley and I were afraid she'd kill herself or someone else on the road. So we followed her in my car. I don't know what we planned to do. I mean, make sure she was all right, I guess. And then she drove up into the mountains. She was driving really fast. I could barely keep up. It was like she was looking for a head-on collision.
She's gonna kill herself! Justine, catch her! I am! Vicky!
And then she must have seen us in the rearview mirror or something, because all of a sudden she turned left right into the trees. It was like she disappeared. So Ashley and I pulled over and we ran after her.
Who the hell are you, Vicky? Hey, Vicky! Vicky, get away from me! Both of you, get away from me!
Why were you looking for her?
To make sure she was all right.
Come here, give me your hand. Give me to help you, Vicky! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! What? I've got nothing. What? I hate you! I hate you! I hate you! I
I'm scared. Shh. Shh. Do you hear anything?
Somebody's watching us. Let's get out of
We've got to
here.
go down there. We've got to go get her, Ashley.
Crazy? We're gonna kill ourselves.
Ashley, we can't just leave her down there.
We'll go home. We'll get a flashlight.
Ryan. We'll go get Ryan. Let's go get Ryan. We knew it was wrong. We knew it before we were even halfway down the mountain, but we were too scared to go back.
But you left and came home?
No, we went to Ryan's house.
So the three of you went back to the woods to look for Vicky.
She parked your car right here.
Yeah, well, where's the car?
It was right here.
We better split up.
No!
Come on, it's the only way we can cover this much ground.
So it was Ryan's idea for you to separate?
Yes.
Now, did you see where they were? Did you see what they were doing?
No. A couple of times I had this creepy feeling someone was watching me. And for a minute I thought it was Vicky. But we never saw her again.
Now, honey, you realize that while you were separated and searching, Ryan or Ashley could
Mom,
have
I'm
done...
not gonna believe that they killed her on purpose and then tried to blame me.
Now, can you remember anything else?
No. Well, in my nightmares, I see someone.
Someone
I see
else?
something,
Come on, now try to think. Remember what that is.
A light. I see a light.
Okay, now, do you think if we went back there, you could find that light?
What difference does it make?
I'm not sure, but maybe there's a witness.
I can't go back there. Please don't make me go back there.
We have to find out what really happened. We have to go back. Now, this should be the place the police found Vicky's body.
That's impossible. This isn't where I pushed her.
Are you sure?
Yeah. The trees are thicker. I mean, there was a ravine.
Okay, let's keep going.
further up the mountain. It's a little like that, but not as flat.
Right. You said there was a turnoff.
Right, it's right around here. There! It's right here. It's right here. This is where she fell.
Then you couldn't have killed her. She didn't die here. If you're telling me the truth.
I'm telling you the truth, Mom.
Okay, I believe you. Now, you were here. Why did Vicky come here?
She wasn't thinking straight. She was hysterical.
Now, you said she was driving fast, and that's a very hard turn to make. There must have been some reason. What'd she do when she got out of the car?
She was yelling something. Where the hell are you? And then she saw us and she started to run away.
Why are you sure that she was running from you? What if she was going to someone?
I don't know. For a minute, I thought I saw a light, but then it was gone.
What direction was the light?
Mom, if there was anybody here, the police would have found them. So...
Honey, the police were looking 5 miles up the road. That's where they found the body. Now, where is the light?
It was that way.
All right.
It was...
Come on. Come on. Maybe Vicky didn't die here.
Mom, this place is abandoned. It's an old shack. Come on, let's go.
Come on.
No. Mom. What are you doing?
All right, honey. Come on. Come on.
Carol! Are you all right?
Yes.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm all right. Come on.
Why?
Hello? Hello? Is there anybody in there? Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? Hello? Anybody in there?
What's that? To Vicky from Ryan with love?
Oh, baby.
Mom. What if you lied about killing her?
Okay, come on. Let's go.
Oh, my God. I want to read Vicky's diary. I want to know what she wrote about him.
I know. Maybe the police missed something. Look, I'm gonna call Eric, and I'm gonna figure out a way to get that diary. Well, if I get a release from Dr. Gilmore, can I see the diary this afternoon? Okay, thanks.
Mom, what makes you think Dr. Gilmore is going to show you this diary? He hates us. I mean, he's trying to sue us right now.
Yeah, well, they're gonna stop as soon as he finds out that you're innocent. And they're gonna be grateful to you for helping them find the real killer. Hello, is there any way that I could see Dr. Gilmore this afternoon? It's personal. Susan Essex. I see. Well, maybe if you told him that I have some new information. Thank you. I'm going there anyway.
You all right? Well, how long are you going to be?
A couple hours max.
All right.
Now listen to me. You are not to leave this house until I get back. I'm not kidding, Justine. Do not see Ryan until we're sure.
All right.
Okay.
Good luck.
Justine, why are we going out there? It's creepy.
I'll tell you the truth every time you tell me the truth. Fair enough?
Look, I'm not into mind games, all right?
All right, I'll make this an easy one. Did you ever record a tape for Vicky?
Yeah, so what if I did? Is it a felony?
Why all love songs?
It was stupid, all right? You and I were in a fight, and I was attracted to her. For about a second. There was something weird about her.
Did you make love to her?
No. No, we kissed once, but... And I stopped. Because I love you. All right, Justine, now it's your turn to tell me the truth.
We fought, and I pushed her down this hill. Have you ever been here before, Ryan?
Yeah. Yeah, I slid down this to look for her.
Yeah, that's right. You were alone with her down there where Ashley and I couldn't see you.
Yeah, that's right. I was alone. She wasn't down there, Justine, I swear.
The police didn't find her body here, Ryan. It was 5 miles up the road.
What?
Yeah, I know. So what happened to her body after she fell? Did she just get up and walk away by herself, or did someone else help her out of here?
You mean that when we came to look for her, she wasn't even here?
I don't know, Ryan. I don't know. For all I know, she fell. You found her and killed her, then came back and moved her body after we went home.
And you don't really believe that, do you?
I don't want to believe it.
Look, Justine, I want to find out what happened to her as much as you do. Well, look, the cops have not gone over this area. Nobody has. Maybe there are clues here.
There's nothing left here, Ryan. It's been over a month.
I wonder if there's something down there.
Careful.
Maybe she hit this rock. There are no blood stains. I mean, you'd think there'd be some blood stains here.
What are you doing?
Wait, I think there's something here.
Those are Vicky's keys. Come on.
Mrs. Essex, I thought I made it clear that our attorney...
Look, I came here to plead with you, just from one parent to another. Dr. Gilmore, I know you hate me. I would hate anyone who willfully hurt Justine. But you see, I believe that Justine didn't hurt Vicky. And I need you to help me prove who did.
I believe your daughter did it. That's why I'm suing you.
I have new evidence.
You never quit, do you?
If it was Vicky, you wouldn't quit either.
Can you wait a little longer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Ow! Man, it's dangerous.
You've never been here before, have you?
No. Who lives here?
Nobody. This is where my mom and I found the tape, Brian. This is where you and Vicky were lovers, isn't it?
Justine, how many times do I have to tell you I did not sleep with Vicky?
Then why was her diary full of you, Ryan?
I don't know. I don't know. I did not ask to be in her fantasies, all right?
It wasn't a fantasy, Ryan. She was pregnant.
Well, maybe she had a boyfriend that we didn't know about.
Let me be frank, Mrs. Essex. My wife was hysterical after our last encounter. The only reason I'm talking to you now is that you invaded my waiting room. So, what exactly is this new evidence you have?
I think I have proof that Vicky was having an affair with Ryan Larson. But before I go to the police, I need to see her diary.
So you can put the victim on trial?
No. I just want to clear my daughter. I know she's not on trial, but everyone in Clovis thinks she's guilty. And they're going to keep on thinking that until someone else is convicted. Don't you want to find the real killer?
Your daughter is the killer.
Maybe she met someone after we left and the two of them drove up the road where he killed her.
No, same problem. She lost her keys at the bottom of the pit.
Maybe somebody had a duplicate key.
Yeah, right. Like a killer just happens to have a key that fits Vicky's Toyota.
Maybe her lover had a key.
Justine, after all the time we've been going out, I still don't have a key to your car. I mean, couples don't go giving each other keys. Nobody does.
Husbands and wives, parents. Hey, my mom has a key to my car. She has it on her chain. We trade all the time.
Right. Like Vicky's mom, the wino.
Her stepfather.
A request like this really must come through our attorney. That's the appropriate channel. What is it, Mrs. Essex?
Oh. Nothing. Nothing.
Where's the new evidence you spoke of?
Well, it's a tape that Ryan made for Vicky, and it proves that they were lovers.
Why does it prove that? Where did you find it?
Well, Justine wouldn't say, but it is definitely Ryan's writing. You see, it says, "To Vicky, with love."
Gilmore, James, Gilmore, Dr. Raymond.
Raymond? Wait, that's his name. Wait a second. Remember the R in her diary? That could be her lover.
Her stepfather.
Oh, man, that's so
Oh,
sad.
no, my mother's with her right now.
Wait a second, wait a second. How are we gonna get there on time?
Eric Riley.
Justine, he's not gonna believe us.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. I'd never call him unless it was life and death. Besides, he's crazy about my mother.
You seem very interested in my paintings.
They're very good.
Perhaps they remind you of someplace you've been. The building's empty. No one will hear you.
The R in the diary is you.
Vicky was coming to meet me to discuss termination of her pregnancy. I heard the kids fighting in the woods. The two girls, later the boy. Each of them with a motive to kill her.
That light that Justine saw. That was you watching.
It was like a little lab experiment, wondering how they would turn on each other. Which of them would end up taking the blame?
You planned to kill her from the beginning?
No, of course not. I rescued her, in fact. We drove up the mountain, away from my cabin. I tried to reason with her. Having the baby was ridiculous. It would have ruined her life. And mine. But she wouldn't listen. Things got out of hand.
Well, it was an accident. People will understand.
Nobody's going to know.
Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt my baby.
so scared. Me too. I don't know what I'd do if I ever lost you. You never will, honey. I love you. I love you too. No matter what.